Hi there. I'm going to run you through how to make a new product within the original legacy version of UnitPrints. Anyways, you just click this admin. First thing you want to do is hit a hit the product print sizes, because that's the first base thing. Is you need a print size first. Um, let's see here. So yesterday I built the 1824 yard sign. So the best way of doing this is to copy an existing product, because it's going to fill out some of those initial attributes that you're going to need. So I'm going to build a 12 by 18 yard sign right now. And the best way of doing this is just to reference back, um, like a product that has been built already. That's how I kind of work my way through it. And I'm just gonna, there's a couple places where it gets hung up, that it's a little bit more difficult, is like when setting the options or putting it into the product selector. And I'm going to spend most of my time talking about that, but because you can pretty much, by just digging into these products, you can pretty much figure out what needs to be done. So I'm going to make a 12 by 18 yard sign, and that behavior is a little bit different than a regular standard print since it's double sided, it's front and back. So the first thing I would do is I'd find this 12 by 18 here, and this little red with the yellow is the copy button. So it's going to copy the base print size. So we're going to go just like that, and you can see that it is laid everything out here as a product. So we just need to, we're going to call this a 12 by 18. We're just going to edit this a little bit here. 12 by 18. Oh, look at that. Yard sign. Short by, and then I'll just call it 12 by 18 YS. Um, okay, UV printed 12x 118 yard sign with H stake. Sort order. I don't know what this button does, so here's the code. This is where the Pick Pro code goes in. Now, this is going to go to the gallery wrap folder, so we'll set that up later. So, and then you set the price here. I'm just typing something in. I'm probably not going to keep this. Here's the width. Here's the height. And then also, so your right margin is 12 inches and the bottom margin is 18. So just, and if, like I said, if you have any questions on how to lay this out, definitely just reference the reference a previous product. I hope that makes sense. And this is going to go, if it was a single print, like a one-sided print, you would keep here, but it's not, and it is a collection, so you want to go there. And that's about it. So, and then you're going to hit insert, and oh, okay. Okay, so there must be, you know what, I was doing some testing, so I'm just going to put an X at the back of this, and then I was testing and I've already made one. So it won't let you make a duplicate. So, come on now. I bet you it's here. We'll get rid of the X's. So we're going to call it a 12 by 18. That must be what it's the duplicated. Let's see. There we go. And it should have stuck it right down here. Yep, there it is. Now, we're going to use my 18 by 24 as reference here. So what needs to happen? Now, it will not work as it is right now. So we need to assign the product options. I'm going to open up this so you can see it here. Let's just go, we're going to go to albums, and then I'm just going to, so you need to Oh, shoot. All right. We need to assign the product options. That's the one thing tricky about this system that we built here. All the product options need to be associated with the print size. So I'm going to just show you here. And how you assign the product options is you actually click on, what do we call this? The ID. Okay. So you click on the ID. Where are we? And I want to show you. This is going to be blank. All right. And we want it to look like, we're going to go to 18 by 24 right here. Okay, so we're going to have to assign a paper type. That's called the effect. We got to assign mounting and finishing. Okay, so that would be standard. It's really that when we initially built this, a long time ago, John, our developer, really didn't know our business. So he called them feature types and effects, and he understood like what mounting is, but so some of the stuff is just a little bit weird, but you're going to have all these feature types associated with a product. So let's just back up here, and I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. So you're going to go in here, and then the first thing is we're gonna assign the effect. So we're just gonna call it effect, and then standard. And it is a collection, so it is the books, cards, sign. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, we're gonna check this. And then the processing method would be press print, and then press print just means double-sided. Hopefully that makes sense. And then you just want to make sure. And then added print, and then added margin is actually excuse me. Added margin is kind of like if you wanted to put a border around it. So it doesn't have anything to do with price. It has to do with the border around the print. So and then like for press print, anything like press print, UV print, like a ceramics or anything that doesn't come out of like a traditional photo printer, like a Frontier, you want to hit gallery wrap folder. It's going to throw it in the gallery wrap folder. And then you want to make sure that permitted, active, and released. Now, I'm going to just double check these feature types really quick. So let's insert this. And I just want to make sure that these are the same as my let's go back to the list here. Like I said, it's a lot of back and forth at first until you get used to it. Let's go to the 1824 yard sign, boom, here. And what I like to do is I'll take a screenshot just to make sure I'm doing it right. And so I have this as a reference. So I can just go ahead and pull this up and make sure I didn't mess anything up, which I think I did. So let's go back to the list, and then we're going to go to the 12 by 18 12 by 18 yard sign, and we're going to actually hit the product here, ID, and then we're going to pull up the screenshot that I just took. All right. So yeah, so the description feature the description is paper type. So, and I have books, cards, signs. So what did I do here? Oh yeah, I kind of really messed this up. All right, hold on. Oh, and I don't know if there's a way to change this. I don't think that there is, so we have to delete it. Delete. Okay, so we're going to try that again. So, see, I've been doing this for a million years and I still make mistakes. So we're going to go in here, paper type, and see, feature type, paper type, paper type, feature, effect. Effect needs to be standard. This is why I do this. Description is UV print. UV print, and then the processing method needs to be press print. And I don't think there's anything else here. We just got to select gallery app folder, released, insert. Okay, so we have our first attribute in there. Now, this product will not work as it sets right now. We have to have every one of these in the product. So I'm not going to do this, but I am going to show you one more how we do it. But you're going to have to go through each one of these steps here. Okay, so the next one is mount. So we're going to go in here, boom, and then we're going to select mount, mounting and finishing, and then excuse me, the feature type is mounting and finishing, and then the feature mount standard. It is just a really, the database on this is really not great. So not going to put anything in here, and then we're just going to make sure the processing method, it all stays to press print, no added price, gallery wrap folder, released, insert. Now I'm going to show you, this will not work as it sets right now, but anyways, this is the first step in creating a new product. And once you get all this in here, okay, once you get all this in here, the product will work. Now, I'm gonna, a new video here, I'm gonna take a break and we're gonna do another video, and I'm gonna walk you through the next step. The one that's just a little bit more confusing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stop this really quick.